Greetings, sisters and brothers, Local 2627. Today is Monday, the 5th of December, and I hope everybody had a great holiday last week. And I hope everybody's having pleasant holidays that are getting ready to come up. Now, there's been some questions about what days you have off for the holidays. Now, in the case of CUNY, you will have off the 23rd and the 26th of December to celebrate the Christmas holiday. That would be the Friday before and the Monday after Christmas Eve and Christmas. Now the next week, which is the New Year's week, since the 26th is on Monday, you'll only have to work 2 days, the 27th and 28th, because you're off on the 29th and the 30th. So that's 4 days that you have there. So that's a good week. You only have to work 2 days. In the citywide side, you will have the Monday after the holidays. So that will be on New Year's you will have the 2nd off, and on Christmas you will have the 26th off. So I just want you guys to know that because there's been a couple of questions about that. Just a reminder that the snow day for January last year will be, or this year will be, in court on February 2nd. We will have the hearing on February 2nd to know what the status of that's going to be. Again, let me remind you about arrests. We're still having problems with that. If you get arrested, if they take your fingerprints, you've been arrested. I don't care if they let you go immediately. If they take your fingerprints, you've been arrested, and NYPD will notify your agency very shortly. You need to notify your agency before NYPD notifies them. We've had cases where people have lost their jobs or been penalized one way or another for not letting the agency know. You have to let them know. Remember, you as a city employee, you've already been fingerprinted. So your name does come up, your prints do come up when they run you through the system. So please, I mean, a lot of these arrests are just nonsense arrests. I mean, it could be disappearance tickets where you had some type of dispute with somebody on the street, and you had to go down to the precinct and give in your fingerprints, and eventually it's dismissed. But you still, I urge you, please make sure that you go down and always notify your agency. And I don't mean notify them via email first. You need to notify the most direct person that you can give it to. And I don't mean your supervisor. What I meant is you need to tell somebody and you need to email somebody. And I don't mean your direct supervisor. You need to go up to somebody higher than your direct supervisor. There was some information about the web clock is coming to the Department of Corrections at the Boulevard. And there was a dispute about if you're over the cap, whether you sign in daily or you do it at the end of the week. We're in the process of straightening it out. We spoke to the Department of Corrections. The Department of Corrections said they understood that, and they're going to have a different session for the people who are over the cap. You will be signing in a sheet just once a week. You will not be doing a daily basis if you are over the cap. Now, last week we sent out from this office a e-alert on Citywide Training Center, EXPO 2012. Now, the sign-up period is 12/21. It's when it expires. So you have to make sure that if you're interested in any of those courses that you sign up before December 21st. Good and welfare this week. We've had no good and welfare from here, but we have a couple of notes. Our building manager, or assistant building manager here at DC 37, Michael Corbin, who has done a lot with our office, helped us with electricity and things like that. His father passed away this weekend, and so our love and sympathy goes out to him. Anyway, I'll see you guys, or you guys will see me on video next week. Until then, in solidarity, please make sure, like I've been telling you, make a political contribution by voting. Know who your people are that you're supposed to vote for. Know who your people are who has your back covered, and that's the people that we take care of. Otherwise, we will continue to get screwed the way the city and the government and different states around the country are trying to screw us. We need to use our voice, and our voice is at those voting polls. And I'm telling you now, until next year is when we start voting again, next November, but you need to get this in your mind now that you have to do the right thing to protect your livelihoods. Until next week, Robert Ajay.